So let me go ahead and I'm introduce my guy, man. Hey, so shout out to the shareholders. Welcome to episode 8 featuring my dog Donovan, man. I don't even want to use sneakerhead because that's some bullshit to use, but he's so much more than that. He's an amazing father, amazing husband. I truly enjoy seeing the way he puts his family first. It's amazing to see his grind, his authenticity as a person, which I learned so much from him just on the social media aspect of not taking myself too seriously. I love your comedy. I will say I hate the fact that you're a Steeler fan, but we'll get into that. You know what I mean? A little down the line during this conversation, man. But we met at finish line years ago. Fell in love with Jordan ones when it was hard to get them, and
Yeah.
he's still an avid collector in the game. He definitely shits on y'all on the weekly basis. You know what I mean? Pulling out the lobster dunks and all. I see how he gets, man. It's real.
Right.
Definitely plugs me into different raffles and things of that nature, man. So I truly do appreciate having a friend in the game and somebody who knows, like we really live this. We really live it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
shout out to my dog Donovan, man. Welcome to the show. Shout out, man. I appreciate you tapping in with me. First question I want to
So,
get to, man, is I don't want to ask you like latest purchase anything. I just want to ask you, what was the shoe that did it for you? Like, what was the like? You was like, damn, if I don't have these, I'm not cool. Like, what was that pair, bro?
um, I mean, if it's one shoe that got me into collecting, it would have to be, and it might sound kind of hype beasty, but it had to be the Jordan 11 bread. That
Ain't nothing wrong with
was
that, bro.
yeah, that was the first. Was that the first? That might have been the first Jordan I ever had. Maybe that might have been the first Jordan I ever had. What's funny is that I got them off Craigslist from this dude from that went up to UC, and he had I know you remember the pack that had the taxis and the bread, the taxi
Mm-hmm.
12s and the bread 11s in them, and I didn't really care for the 12s. I just wanted them 11s.
Wanted
So
them
I
11s,
asked,
bro.
yeah, he was selling a pack, but then I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, how much would you do for just the breads?" He gave me his price. This was around the time where I just graduated high school, had my first job. I was working at McDonald's. I took my whole little check, got got on the bus, met dude up at UC. He was super cool.
That's what's up.
Handed him the cash, and I went back home on the bus with a pair of bread 11s. I'm holding them like this, like from Clifton to Madisonville, just hoping don't nobody. Yeah,
Ooh, that's a long bus ride, my boy.
yeah, just hoping don't nobody. And then when I get off the bus in Madisonville, I still got to walk home.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure.
yeah,
And
yeah. So
that was a different era back then. That's when it was tough to just have Jordans in places where other people didn't have them. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it was a real thing if you had something on your feet that people wanted. You know, in
for
today's
sure,
age, it ain't really like that. You know, anybody can have access to
exactly.
certain pieces, man. And I think for real, like for me, I remember seeing Jordan in 11. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah,
it's it mean more, but now people look at 11s almost like trophies, like relics almost. Like I don't see people regularly wear the 11. You know what I mean? But
no,
I don't know,
because
bro.
you know what it is. I think because it's that one release that comes out at the end of the year, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
getting the 11s at the end of the year is almost like a sign that I made it through this year. So this is my gift to myself. No matter the colorway, whatever, I got certain people think I got to get them 11s at the end of the year. Like whatever color they drop, I'm getting them.
Bro, so which colorway is the favorite? Like which one is the one? If you could pack them all up and only have one, which 11 colorway would it be, bro?
I mean, the bread gonna always be number one for me.
Yeah.
Right after that, probably the really the probably the big three. So Bread, Concord, and Space Jam would probably be my top three Jordan 11 colorways.
Yeah, man. See, for me, it was at first, it was always the bread, because this was back when, like, when I first got my breads, you could wear like the Jordan T with it. Like, remember, it was
Yeah,
times where you get the J's with the T-shirt, with the
yeah,
socks, with
yeah,
the arm sleeve and the headband. Like, you
yeah,
had to have
yeah.
everything, man. But I used to love the bread until that re-release of that Concord came back out, bro, and I was just like
Mhm.
that it it just symbolized like status. You know what I mean? Like to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
those. My cousin Serenity, I don't know if she remember this story. She used to cop all the time, and her foot was, I believe, she used to wear like a girl 7 or something. And then this was at the
hmm
time where I like was like maybe an 8, and I
yeah,
would like stuff my foot in her shoes and wear them around the house when she would come
yeah.
over to watch us when my mom and my other cousins would go out to the clubs and stuff. So it was just an amazing time, man. But lo and behold, I've never had a pair of Space Jams, bro, ever.
Really,
Never
really.
had Space Jams. Never in my
You,
possession.
yeah. You
I,
know
I
what's funny? Like with the 11 being pretty much my first Jordan and being one of my all-time favorites, I don't
mm,
own no pair of 11s just because I don't know if it's an age thing or what. They just, or it's like the new molding or material that they use, but they just so uncomfortable to me now.
but
I
they
can't
not
even wear
everyday
them.
wears, bro. They not.
That's
It's not a
true. That's
shoe you
true.
gonna wear every day, bro.
That's definitely true. I think the last pair I got was some what's it called? The Gratitude
Hmm.
11s. They look like Concord, or they were supposed to look like the DMPs.
Yeah,
Um,
with the gold on them.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That
ain't
was the
nothing
last
wrong with
pair
it.
I had. No, no, they still. It's one of them shoes that I still love, but I gotta love it from afar now. Because nowadays, because with me, I wear my shoes to work, so I
Yeah.
gotta be able to be on my feet and walk around them for at least 6 to 8 hours comfortably, or it ain't no point in me having the shoe
Yeah,
for real.
bro. I listen, dog. I got the breads, the old breads, probably from,
Yeah,
I think, I don't want to say 2013, but I kind of want to say like 13. Well, the last release before the
before the
newest
high
release.
cut.
Yeah, I got that
I
pair.
think that was 2012. I think that was around. I think it was.
2012,
Yeah, I think
and,
that was winter of 2012.
and then I got the re-release of the Concord, so I have those, and then I
Yeah,
have the what is them, the Legend Blue joints, the ones he won at the
yeah.
All Star game, and I got the cool grays. But the thing is, I don't wear the shoes at all. They're just sitting in the closet, bro.
Mm,
Which
mm.
it not even like on no like flexing. That ain't even it. It's just they're not easy to wear. And not saying easy to wear. Like, you're just not gonna wear
Yeah,
that shoe when you could put on a 4 or a 3 or a Jordan 1.
right.
You're not going. And if you be in the world of the sneakers like that, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Now, if we worked at finish line and we was clocking in, it'd be different. You put that shit on, but having a
right.
normal gig, and plus me being 37, bro, my feet are already off that. But
That's
nah,
what I'm saying, man. I need
bro,
a
it's
reason to put them on. Like
I gotta be
it's
comfortable if I'm gonna be on my feet in them motherfuckers, bro, for sure.
exactly, exactly.
So so it's what you think about the Jordan 40, man? How you like? Have you seen it? Do you like it? Is it?
Seen it. I was looking at it earlier today. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it ain't something I would personally rock.
Yeah.
Um, I would if I was going to the gym while I was going to hoop or
Mm-hmm.
just doing something real active. I feel like all the Jordans that came out really after maybe after the 18s is kind of made for like I feel like all the retros are made for they lifestyle shoes now. Like they're not really
Yeah.
built to play basketball in or do anything super active because you probably gonna bust right through
Right.
them. But the newer Jordans, like mentioned the 40s, anything from like 20 to 40, I feel like is made for wear these on the court, wear these when you out being a little more active and stuff like that.
And I do agree with that because when you think about from 20, think about like after the Jordan 14, like the way
Hmm.
that shoes started looking. Like I think about like the KDs. It was like people Nike started making shoes that were more responsive and not
Yep.
necessarily like cool or casual.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And then Jordan started to be like, okay, I gotta compete with the KD5 Weatherman and all of these different type of shoes, so I have to make something that's more responsive that the players I actually want to play in. But we
Right.
just wanted him to restore that feeling. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like we want that get up early, mom, let me hold, you know what I mean, a 75. I'm going to put my
Yeah.
125 with it, and then I'm going to get the shoe, but then I'm going to shovel some snow or rake some leaves, all that other type of stuff. And I do like these. Now, I don't know if I'm going to ever get my hands on them because I don't think they'll release anywhere near where we are, but because they
Right.
already came out, you know what I mean? But I just like
Love
the
to pick them.
shape of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the shape of them to me kind of just is like, all right, I might could. You feel me? But I still got to see what they gonna do with them. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
but I kind of like them, bro. I kind of like them. Do I think I'll get my hands on them? Maybe, but it's another one of them shoes, bro. Like, am I gonna wear that on a consistent basis for it just to
It's
sit? Like,
so I'm on Nike site right now. They say they
mm-hmm,
dropping August 9th, so probably like 2.5 weeks here.
mm-hmm,
But my thing with them is because they got a price tag of 205. So it's like if you want to compete with the KDs and the Ja Morants, like I just seen Ja
mm-hmm.
Morant new sneaker, which is them all right, them
Them
kind of
alright.
cold.
Them alright.
Um, it's the one thing Jordan Brand got to work on. Like I know MJ all about his paper, and I get it, but
Yeah.
that price point is tough. It's tough for like if I'm a kid in today, especially in today's economy, and I'm asking my mom for these shoes, and she see that price tag,
She ain't going, bro.
she ain't go 205, and then after tax, you're probably looking at 225. Yeah,
225, bro. You at least going 220. That's a bill.
yeah,
You know what I mean? For a
yeah,
household, that's
yeah,
like that's a whole
yeah.
that's a cable bill, that's a Wi-Fi. I get it. And that's how I try to think about sneakers right now myself. But I'm so much of a even when I was a kid, bro, I used to wear like weird shit. You know, this is back when Cash Money was fly and they was wearing like the Reeboks. I was wearing shit like that because I couldn't
Right.
really get my hands on the actual releases. So
Hmm.
to now be in a day and age where like if my son gets older and he's like, yo, pop, like, you know what I mean? Or your girls say, yo, pop, I wanna grab blah blah blah, and then you go to the store and he 250, like, you know what I mean? Even
Hmm.
phone
Yeah,
posits is crazy. Like going
yeah.
really paying 270 for a pair of sneakers just to you feel like so it's
To rock them, like
right. Like and then
yeah.
you gonna wear them for a week and then something else is gonna come out and then you gonna be
Hmm.
can I get the new thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's a weird time. I feel like sneakers are dropping kind of like how uh hip hop is dropping music like real quick. We only getting like 3 or 4 days to live with albums and then new music is coming out, and it's the same way with these
Hmm.
sneakers. So I don't know. I like it. Do I think that I'll grab it? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna lose no sleep if I don't have it though. If that makes sense.
Right. Right. No, I feel that. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I just over the past few years I've been thinking about that how sneakers, more particular Jordans, is literally dropping every single week. Like you look at August, for example, which if you're in the shoe business, that's back to school time, so that's a good time to
Mm-hmm.
drop stuff. But you dropping stuff that it's gonna be hard for people to access. Like you got the undefeated fours coming out
Mm-hmm.
next Saturday on the 2nd. They saying it's gonna be a general release, but we know how that go. Like the Metallic Fives was a general release,
Release.
and
And that went. They
and
went stupid on those, bruh.
what I was surprised. I hit at retail at Foot Locker and Finish Line, so
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised, and then I see them reselling for 350, 450. I'm like, the
They
metallic
like
five.
500, bro. Right now, five. They
It's
look great
crazy.
though. They look
I'm
great though.
five, and I'm not even a big fan of fives, but when they did that white lining with the white laces, I said,
They
oh
look
yeah, I need
great, bro. They
yeah, I
look
need them.
great with the 3M on them. They look great.
Yeah,
I feel like that's like everybody's gonna have a ranking of what they think is like shoe of the year, and but I feel like if you know like to this year in specifically, bro, like that metallic five
yeah.
hit the country like I don't know,
Hmm.
bro. Like it hit
Yeah,
hard. If you ain't get
people
them, you
was
salty
willing to
right now.
pay. Yeah, people was willing to pay top dollar for that, even for their kids to have them.
Yes, bro.
Um, and the thing with because you mentioned sneaker of the year, and
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of things go into sneaker of the year. Some people like Complex or somebody, they'll put sneaker of the year and it'll be like an off-white one.
Yeah.
Like only a handful of people
People
have them
gonna
to me.
can't get them, bro. You were
Yeah,
exactly
so I,
right.
I can't I can't call that sneaker of the year, but what I can do is I base sneaker of the year availability,
Hmm.
a little bit of hype, and just how dope is the shoe. Like,
Hmm.
so I can never put I can understand why some people will, but I can't put like an off-white or a Travis Scott or whatever in
Hmm.
sneaker of the year conversation because only 10, 20,000 people got them out of the 10 million people that tried to get them. So it's
Yeah.
like if somebody by the end of the year, if somebody said the Metallic Five was the sneaker of the year, I couldn't even argue that. Now, me personally, my personal
Hmm.
favorite of the year is the Brick by Brick fours. Like
Yeah,
that's
crack,
my
bro.
favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite shoe of the year. But like I said, if somebody said the Metallic Five, I would understand that too.
It's definitely the brick, bro. Unless Jordan got something that's in the tuck. I mean, these undefeateds will probably hit the list of top 10. They
Yeah,
probably
yeah, for
will,
sure.
just because they got two different pairs. But that five, man, is like a shoe that five and that brick four is
Yeah,
those two have to be on the list because of what they meant for the culture. The five, I felt like restored that feeling. I seen people
yeah,
running through the mall, people outside the parking lot. I got 500
yeah,
right now for a size 12. You know what I mean? That's what the five
yeah.
did, and that's what I remember Jordans being. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they definitely did they due diligence with that. Um, it's just interesting, man. The game, it's like in a weird place, but I'm enjoying it because a lot of the shit is becoming tangible. Like a lot of this
Hmm.
stuff, even if you gotta pay, like for me, I don't mind paying over retail if I really want the shoe. Like if I
Right.
really want the shoe, I don't care how much it costs, cause that's me. But am I buying everything at that clip? I can't. No, that's like insane, bro. Why I'ma kick my ass if I did that shit? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Right.
um, I love the place that it's in, and I'm truly like just thankful that we are now. When I say we, people who work for a living. You know what I mean? People who,
Hmm.
take care of their family and still find time to take care of themselves and find some of the wants that you
Yeah.
want. You're able to do that in today's age with sneakers. Now, if this maybe was like maybe 5, 6 years ago, a lot of this shit you would not get your hands on because they would only drop it at certain stores. It'll be you gotta come in there and go to the location to get a shoe and
Hmm.
pay. I mean, it ain't like that no more. And it's
Yeah.
fucking up the resellers, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Y'all
Right.
fucked us up years ago on dunks.
Right.
You feel me? So
Right.
we gotta
And
return the favor.
I've been saying, I truly believe COVID and the whole pandemic killed reselling. Like
Hmm.
it killed, like everybody's talking about how COVID killed a lot of small businesses. You got to include sneaker reselling in that too,
Hmm.
because there's if the like the reimagine UNCs, if them would have came out 4 or 5 years ago, they'd be
Oh my
going for
God, they'd be eight
six
hundred
hundred
dollars
right
right
now.
now. Yeah, bro.
Because
Yeah,
if you compare them, if you hold, because I did it the other day, if you compare them just quality material to the lost and founds, it's the same
it's
shoe.
the
It's just a
same
different
shoe, bro.
that same crack. I think the leather on the Lost and Founds is a little more cracked, like on the
Hmm.
toe box. But other than that, same shoe, just a different colorway. Like they did the same exact thing. Even the box is dope.
Bro, see, that's my sleeper of the year, bro. People, it's either that
Yeah,
or them lucky short threes. Those are fire. I just haven't
I ain't
gotten
seen them in
around
person yet.
to like see them, but they say the leather on them is dope, and I done seen a lot
Yeah,
of reviews on them. But I was just finna ask you that. That's what I was gonna get into next. Was what is your sleeper? Cause that UNC one to me is
I think
so
I got them.
fire, bro.
I think I got them. Yeah, I got them right here.
That's
Yep.
so. And you the one told me. You like, bruh, go ahead and grab these while you can get them for the culture get to them, and somebody at
Yeah,
Complex or Travis Scott
right.
wear them at Lollapalooza or something and send
Right.
retail through the roof. Them
And I ain't got
hard,
them on
bruh.
them yet. Yeah,
Fire,
it's the Lost and Founds, just in the UNC colorway. Like I said, the
fire.
only difference is just the leather on the toe box ain't as cracked, but other than that, it's like, yeah,
Like people gonna sleep on them, bruh, just cause great shoe, man. And that
but
and the
it's
black toe. The black toe was hard too.
yeah, they just ain't like the Air Jordan there instead of the, but
That shit don't shake me no more, bruh. Long as it's an OG
yeah,
colorway and they're trying to create a different version of it that I like, I'ma rock with it, bro.
right. That's like a small detail that I really want to. Now I ain't gonna lie, if they would have put the Jumpman on the tongue, might have passed on it. Like I
Oh yeah,
need the Nike Air.
yeah. I need the
Yeah.
Nike Air at all times, bro.
I need the Nike Air on the tongue, but the little Air Jordan on the side, I'm like, nah, that's cool.
I ain't
That's
mad at it at
cool.
all. It's, but that's because we are from a different culture when it come to this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were around long enough to see the UNC highs come back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I had those, and I scuffed them in the back of finish line, bro. Scuffed the toe box up, bro. Had a leather gag, had a gash going down the toe box.
Woo.
It was
Yeah.
rough for your boy. Sold them for like 250, and they probably made a bag off that shoe, man. But
Yeah, they go for like two, three times that now.
so
Because
what is your
everybody thought the reimagines was gonna lower the price of them. And I'm like, nah, them two different shoes. They if you
nah?
want them, you gonna have to drop that money on them.
About what is it like 600, 700, 800?
Depending on your size, it could get up
Yeah.
there. I know from my size, it's about 450, 500.
And you damn near sample size, ain't you, bro? What
Yep,
size
size
you at?
nine.
Yeah,
Size
bro.
nine.
See, yeah, man. I'm glad. That's
Yep.
hard. That's hard, bro. It's either you can find them or you can't. So what you think your sleeper is, bro? What you picking, man,
I
so far?
I think it might be them, the
Yeah,
reimagined UNCs. I think it
for
might be. I
sure.
think it's some who if you slept on them. First of all, if you slept on, I appreciate it because I got those for under retail. So
Mm-hmm.
good looking out. But yeah, I mean, if you a sneakerhead or you like Jordan ones and you sleeping on that, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, maybe you waiting for the price to go lower. I
Mm-hmm.
get that. Um, Probably be some deals at towards the end of the year, but if you staying away from it because like Jordan ones ain't super hype right now, you making a mistake because they tough.
Bro, I don't care what these niggas is saying. Excuse my man, fuck that. I don't care what they saying, bro. The Jordan 1 will never
Yeah,
die, bro. Ever.
never, never. It's a reason why they keep releasing them.
Never is ever gonna die. I don't care. People now the dunk will die before the Jordan 1 will die. And the
I
reason that it
think that
won't die, go ahead, bro.
yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, no, no. You good? No, I was gonna say I do think 'cause it's tough with the dunk though, because kids nowadays they love the dunk lows, man.
Mm-hmm.
I now the SB dunk is hit or miss because not too many people go after them or go to places where they can get some SBs
Mm-hmm.
because you're not gonna just walk in the finish line of Foot Locker and get an SB. You got to go to like
Nah.
Unheard of or something like that. So
If they
I,
even
I
got them, bro. Like, and
yeah.
I literally go to Unheard of, and the shoe would come out and be gone in 20 minutes, and I'd be like, all right, I feel y'all. I ain't even mad at that
Right.
type of shit no more, bro. I understand it. Cause if I had a store and you was my man's and you wanted it, guess what? I got you. You get what I'm saying? Like it's that. Cause as a business, all this shit needs to be gone anyway. So
Right, right. At the end of the day, I gotta get the stuff out of the store.
right. So I ain't even mad at that shit no more, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Um,
I think I got one more sleeper
Let me
for the
see.
year.
Talk to me.
Let me see the Kobe, the
The
Kobe
Kobe.
forces. Yeah, the white and yellow.
Ooh.
As you can see, I still ain't warm. Yeah, I'm still waiting for
Oh
the
no,
right fit.
I put
But
mine
yeah,
on
I know
ASAP, bro.
I seen them on your IG story.
I'm
I'm
like,
going to the movies tomorrow, so I might wear them tomorrow. But yeah,
what you going to see that Superman?
Fantastic Four.
Ooh, okay. My
But
son and
yeah,
my
yeah.
go ahead, bro. My bad.
Nah, I was gonna say like what I love most about these, like when they got delivered or whatever, is just the detail on them. Like you got the Kobe's logo, imprinted right there on the back, and then you got his signature there. I'm like, people really, I mean, they sold out, but obviously, like as far as resale, the black ones with the logo
Mm-hmm.
all over it, them go for a little bit more. But I'm like, I think these harder
And
than the black ones.
but the black ones, hey, God rest your soul, Bean. You know you my favorite player of all time. The black
Yeah,
ones is not that, bro. They not it, bro.
yeah,
I don't
yeah. I
care what
don't think
nobody
they.
say.
Like they
I
cool, but I think them better. Like if I'm out in LA and I'm going to a Laker game, I'm putting them on
of
before I
course,
put on the
bro.
black ones. Yeah.
In the white, I would wear the all white ones because I hear when the light hit the all white ones, you could see all of the signs. It's got like the snake skin on them.
Oh, the
Them
ones that just came
crazy.
out a little bit ago. Yeah, yeah.
Them
And
crazy.
I'm glad Nike is doing right by Kobe's legacy and
Yes. Yes.
just giving him and people starting to see like Kobe was a sneakerhead. Like
Hmm.
he stayed with some heat even back in the day, even with his own shoes. So I'm glad that Nike doing right by him.
And
And
especially after Adidas, like he went on a run where he was
hmm
wearing J's and 11s and Hirachis. Like he was really moving through the league. And bro, I that's a whole nother conversation how they doing my dog right
hmm
now, bro. Like it's almost like just because he's died, he's not alive, he don't exist, and or everything he did doesn't exist. And how the fuck does Shaq make the top 10, right? But he didn't win
hmm
a championship until he met Kobe Bryant.
It's funny you say that because Shaq said the same thing. He said, Shaq even said, I put Kobe above me. And to me, it ain't no top three without Kobe. Like if Kobe not in your top three, I ain't really got nothing to talk to you about basketball wise. Cause it's
Mm-hmm.
like I seen like and I even got to the point, everybody know, like when it came to LeBron, I was like the black Skip Bayless. But it got to the point where I was like, I put LeBron in my top three. I'm still not gonna put him above Kobe. But
Yeah.
at some point you just gotta just sit back and recognize greatness. And what LeBron is doing is nothing short of greatness, especially at 40 years old.
Yeah.
But I watch we all watched LeBron from the beginning of his career to now,
Mm-hmm.
and a good number of us watched Kobe from the beginning of his career
Mm-hmm.
up to now. And I feel like it's such a difference from being drafted to a small market team like Cleveland versus being thrust into the face of a franchise of the Los Angeles Lakers. Like
Mm-hmm.
you immediately got expectations, and Kobe was what when he came into the league? 18?
18 years old, bro. And had to play
Yeah.
behind. And then too, like you gotta realize it's so crazy about Kobe is he had to get better, right? Like he had to work to get better.
Exactly.
Like LeBron, even if LeBron was all the athletic ability in the world, 6'8", 2 something, jump, out the gym, I
hmm
get it. But if the offense and you are driving the franchise, you got a player coming from Orlando that took his team to the NBA Finals. You get what I
Right.
mean? Like Kobe had to essentially get better, learn how to play with Shaq, and then be like, okay, cool, I'm really good now, but I
Right.
still have to defer to you.
Hmm.
And
And the thing is, if Shaq didn't see the potential in a young Kobe, he wouldn't have
he
went
wouldn't
there.
have went to L.A.,
He
bro.
wouldn't have
Hell
agreed to
nah, he
that
wouldn't. To.
trade
He
because
wouldn't have went to L.A.
if you could have won with Penny, you would have, or you would have went and played with another guard. But
Mm-hmm.
you saw something. You saw something in young Kobe, and then once Shaq got there, rest is history. So
Because essentially, bro, Kobe's third year in the league, bro, he was averaging 20. You know what I mean? So it was like,
yeah,
or somewhere around that time, he was. I mean, by the time he was 20, I believe he had a ring, damn near, or he was on his way to getting one.
yeah. I think he
And
was. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he might have been 20 or 21 when they got their first ring.
when they got their first ring, because they beat, who did they beat? The Pacers.
I believe, yeah, I think it was the Pacers. Yep.
Yeah, because it was the Pacers. He beat Reggie Miller on his swan song. Then he beat AI.
Hmm.
And then he went and beat the Nets, which was a massacre. Then they went and
Yeah.
faced Detroit, and they should have beat Detroit. But Kobe was trying to. I mean, he had got so good, and Shaq was like salty for real. He like, man,
Yeah.
this young, you need to still pass me the ball. You still my little brother, and Kobe like, dog, like, no, nigga,
Yeah. Ain't no sidekicks here.
ain't no sidekicks now, and it was just a matter of
And Shaq,
time. But
Shaq knew that.
of
Shaq
course,
knew. And the thing is, because when Shaq went to Miami and won with D Wade, I know that made Kobe like
furious.
real, like I gotta get one now. And then he went
Mm-hmm.
back to back on them. So
Bro, if we beat Boston, oh wait, dog, we're having a different conversation about who's the greatest shooting guard of all
oh
time.
yeah, oh yeah,
That's
probably
why,
greatest player of all time.
hey, bro, if Kobe wins 3 straight without Shaq with a team that doesn't have an All Star on it, like
Three,
that,
three straight without Shaq, and then two of them is Boston. Because you know when it come to Boston, Lakers love to beat them, and then you beat them. And here's the thing, though. Here's one argument I love using with LeBron fans, even though I at this point I don't even argue with them no more.
mm-hmm.
Is
Bro, you can't, bro.
Kobe,
Don't even try, dog. Not worth it.
Kobe? Because you remember the Nike commercials with the puppets, with the
Yeah.
LeBron and the Kobe puppets.
Mm-hmm.
They was preparing for Kobe and LeBron to meet in the finals.
They were. Yeah.
Kobe showed up 3 times.
3 times.
LeBron didn't. You got bounced by Boston, and then you
Mm-hmm.
got bounced by the Magic.
Yeah.
So it's like one person, one half of Nike, he showed up because I know Nike
Mm-hmm.
wanted that.
Oh,
Both of
they
our
have.
both of
What?
premier athletes both in the finals. It's a win for us. We don't care who win the finals. Like so,
That shit just gave me chills, bro, because I literally was hoping that, but the Lakers was so cold back then as a squad. Like, I don't think
mhm.
LeBron would have had the average, which he probably would have. He would have averaged like some over 40 some points.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I
he would have
mean?
had he would have averaged probably like 35, 10, and 10,
Yeah,
like
it's
something
10 and
crazy.
10, something crazy,
This
bro.
the same kind of performance that he had to put up when KD went to Golden State, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
pretty much, and I think not the first time, but the third time they met in the finals when it was
Mm.
just LeBron and J.R. Smith and all that, and it's like LeBron was putting up crazy numbers, but it didn't matter though because
He was
Golden
almost the
State.
MVP of the finals in a losing effort, bro. Remember they was trying to give
Yeah.
him the MVP?
Yep.
And they
Yep.
end up giving it to Andre Iguodala, and everybody was like, "Why you giving it to him?"
Mhm.
Because like literally, Andre Iguodala is playing D. He's stopping this man from scoring 60 a night, like because he literally
Right.
could get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Now,
you
me
know how that.
personally, that in that finals, it's funny you bring that up. I always feel like Steph should have got that, just because I feel like the finals MVP should go to the best player on the winning team because they wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
even be there without Steph. But
Oh, of course.
I get it. It's narratives. I get it.
They did stuff wrong early on because they didn't want to give it to him because of how he was changing the game, bro. They couldn't see that
Right.
this was where the game was going, and they didn't want to award somebody for changing their game. You get what I'm saying? So I rock with
Yeah, they
Steph.
didn't.
That's my dog.
Yeah, they didn't want to validate it,
Not at all.
but
They still don't
but
like
then
it.
when right, but then when he cooked Boston a couple years ago, they ain't had no choice but to give it to him.
And then he did the same thing in the Olympics. I mean, he brought, and then he did it in the clutch time. You feel me? So
After
it's,
after the Olympics, I had to put Steph in my top five. I said that's crazy
and I
because
think that's why. Go ahead.
when you go back and look at that shot, um, when he had the two defenders on him,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron and KD was wide open, like wide open, and he didn't even it didn't even come to his mind. Let me pass it to one. Nope. Y'all go get y'all some water. Go get your little back rub or something. I got this.
And
But
then
listen,
also during the game, bro, like they deferred to Steph. Like the whole game, it was like it's, and then you end up winning. It's whatever, bro. I'm not gonna do that with LeBron tonight. Shout out
listen,
to LeBron, bro.
and listen. Who the other Olympics, like 2010 or whatever? Who did they defer to?
Beijing, bro. Beam.
Not one time. And I swear I'm not trying to sound like a LeBron hater because I'm done with that. But not one time in the Olympics did they say, "Hey, we gotta give it to LeBron, give it to
Mm-mm.
Wade, give it to Melo." No, it was 1 year because every time that Kobe wasn't there, they lost.
They lost, bro. Yep.
So it was like, "Hey, we need," and they basically treated him like the Avengers, like, "Hey, we got to go get the Hulk. We
Yeah.
getting massacred out here," and it's like,
Man, Kobe just was a different beast, and I respect him so much, bro. Because when you look at his stature, and I think it was Gilbert Arenas that said this, and then I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions. It was Gilbert Arenas that said
mhm,
that he was 6'6", bro. Kobe couldn't jump; his hands were small. Like he literally pushed himself to the brink to be great. He was essentially a normal build, like just a normal shooting guard running the court, but he pushed himself in such a way that he was able to outwork a lot of talent that was in the league. A lot of guys was
yep,
talented, but he outworked their talent.
they they
And
just ain't
hard
have
work
work
beat
ethic.
talent every single time, bro. All
Yeah,
right,
you remember that story? Yeah, before you go to that, I was gonna say you remember that story from that doc on Netflix
mm-hmm,
where Mello said they was just getting back to the hotel at like 3, 4 in the morning.
mm-hmm.
Kobe in the gym, dripping sweat,
But
and he
yeah,
they and he like, I'm on my second workout. What y'all doing? It's
they
like
coming from the
it's like four,
club. Yeah, I
yeah, it's
remember
like
that.
four,
Yeah.
5 in the morning. And by the time they get back up to start working out, Kobe done for the day. Like I've been
Mm-hmm.
up, like I've been getting to it. Like I've
I
been
done did what
prepped.
I
Like
was supposed to do, man, and that energy I think shifted how they play. And shout out Melo for getting three
yeah,
gold medals in the Olympics too. You know what
for
I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
It's everybody has accolades, but I just think they disrespect Kobe because he not here. And if
Wait,
he was
right.
here, if he
They
was
wouldn't be
here,
saying
bro, they
this.
wouldn't say none of this shit, bro. None of this.
None at all, man.
Uh, girl dad. Shout out to my dog Donovan, who is a girl dad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? How you feel about
for
the
sure.
W and what they're doing with the women's line, the sneakers and how they're promoting their brands through that canvas that they're using.
It's funny you say that because the other day I just got um these Kobe's and they are. Hold on, let me see if I'll be able to pull it up. But I don't know if you've seen on the picture. It was like these orange Kobe's.
Mm-hmm.
They all orange Kobe sixes. I just got them, and I ordered a WNBA hoodie.
What?
It's like a all orange hoodie to kind of to rock with them sometime, like once the weather cool down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I like where the WNBA is. I wish that I knew that the All-Star game was up in Indiana because I would have, made some. something shake and make my way up there because downtown Indianapolis is super dope. I went there back in March to see a Laker game. But nah, I like where they going, man. I hope it continues to get better. I like the competitive nature of it all. It's cool to see a lot of these young women get signature shoes.
Hmm.
That's not something that I don't think has ever been done. Like I don't think Lisa Leslie or whoever, like any other WNBA alumni or legends, Candace
Hmm.
Parker, any of them, I don't think none of them got their own shoes. So it's cool to not only see them being promoted by Nike or Reebok or whoever they with or Under Armour, but also, you know, have their own signature line of shoe. Like I think and even with Caitlin Clark, like
Hmm.
she don't have her own line. I'm sure they cooking up her shoe right
Oh,
now
for
with as
sure.
popular as she is.
For
But the
sure.
fact that she got her own colorway of like Kobe's, like
Hmm.
and they selling out just like as if
Yeah.
they was original colorways. Like
Hmm.
that's super dope. Was Asia was the last Wilson, right?
Yep.
Asia Wilson. I don't know why I thought her last name was something else, but her shoe, her shoe flying off the shelves, man.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, man. And it's not just girls and women buying these shoes. It's grown men
Men.
like buying these shoes. Like even though these are like women's signature lines, it's the men's sizes that's
Right.
flying off the shelf. So I think that's dope. Shorty that play in New York. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Sabrina.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
her shoe. And it's funny. A lot of these players' shoes, when you look at them, they kind of the build of them kind of look like Kobe's a little bit. Like,
Talk to him.
and I
Talk to
think that's
him.
very, it's very. And when you look at the men's league, I would say I try to watch as many games as I can.
Hmm.
If I had to guess, maybe 60, 70% of the league is wearing Kobe's.
Yeah.
So it's like the one, it's the legacy that he left behind. Two,
Hmm.
I personally think that's the best basketball shoe that you can play in because they're so durable.
Hmm.
But um, but now I didn't want to put it back on Kobe. I was focused on the women. And then you got and then you got Angel Reese, with her line with Reebok. I'm not a
Hmm.
big Reebok fan, but just the fact that she got Shaq, she got AI in her corner
Yeah,
just
man.
just kind of pushing her. And I've been watching her this year. Her numbers looking good,
Yeah, she
and it's
balling, bro.
funny.
She getting better, man.
It's it's fun, and I'm not if I'm not mistaken, she should be if not averaging a double double.
Yeah.
So my thing with her is that whenever she has a quote unquote bad game, you see all this hate online, whether it's
Hmm.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all this. But when she go out there and have a 17 point, 19 rebound
They don't
game,
say nothing about it.
it be real quiet. And it's
Real
like,
quiet.
that lets me know that, because it's a difference between a critic and a hater. A critic is
Hmm.
going to just tell it how it is
Right.
one way or another. A hater is just there to hate. And it's like, I hate to, because I'm not really like a race baiting kind of guy, but
Hmm.
for some reason, when it come to Angel Reese, it's always white men that's hating on Angel Reese, and I'm like, it
But you
can't
gotta
be.
you gotta think about it like this though, bro. Like they haven't liked her since LSU. You feel what I'm saying? Like
That's what it stems
and
from.
that almost that Larry Bird, Magic Johnson shit kind of happened
Every,
between
every
Caitlyn and Angel Reese. So when she did that, it was almost like she kind of started the beef. But they don't know
mhm.
Caitlyn was talking. She was talking trash to them. Cause don't get it twisted.
Caitlyn
Caitlyn
still be
about that
talking.
life though. She really about
Yeah,
that. She talking on that court. You know what I mean? Making faces, cooking these. She making it
yeah.
known. If she bust your ass, she making it known, bruh.
The
So,
thing about Caitlin Clark is she reminds me a lot of Steph, because everybody used to call Steph like the babyface
mm-hmm.
assassin or like the quiet killer and stuff like that. But LeBron, KD, all of them, they'll tell you. Steph be on that court
He be
talking
on meth talking
crazy.
crazy. Anytime, bro. Anytime I shoot the three, like this is when I knew Steph is off that. Like
Yeah.
he shoot on you and turn his back on you, bro. Like, can you imagine, like, really guarding Steph, bro, out on the perimeter, bro? He cross you, step back, pump fake you, you jump, he shoot it, and run away from the shot.
He
You would
already
be,
back on defense.
you would be mad as hell, bro. The only
Like that.
thing matter with Steph,
Yeah.
bro, and this is the thing that I think kind of separates, and to your point, and not to get back up on Kobe, but to your point,
Yeah.
when it comes down to sneakers, right? Speaking on Asia sneaker, nice sneaker, great shoe, can be worn off the court for different cultures and demographics of people. Sabrina's shoe, she in New York. They wearing her shoe in high schools all over New York. You know how that go. And she played with the Liberty, right? Even when we look at Angel shoe, the Reebok, how Reebok was able to incorporate hip hop with Allen Iverson, because at a certain point in time, all Reebok was AI. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what they're going to do with her career moving forward, it's going to make her shoe cool as fuck. LeBron has not been able to make his shoe cool as fuck. I think outside of like them South Beach colorways and Big Bang, like that LeBron 7 era, like that was when I thought LeBron was finna take off. But like how we know Jordan from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like you can do that with. You can't say you've worn LeBron's 1 through, what is he on, 20 now?
20, yeah, 22 something.
And his
Yeah,
shoes look like Kobe's too. So I mean, like
yeah,
it's crazy to think, but I'm I'm kind of in agreement with you where I feel like the W is doing some great things, and I think the athletes are pushing the brand so hard that the W is gonna have to get on board and get these girls what they want, because they could essentially say,
hmm
we're gonna go play in this 3-on-3 league and make more money doing that with our brands, and we getting the shoe deals. We don't need that. So it's a beautiful
yep,
thing to see, and I can't wait to see when Juju get there. You know what I mean? If she stay healthy,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing how she can kind of wiggle her nose. Her and Paige, what is it, Buckners?
hmm
Yeah,
yeah, something like that. Yeah, I
yeah,
think they just call them buckets for
buckets
short,
right
but
now.
yeah, but
Um,
yeah, yeah,
last
and I hope
question.
yeah,
Not bad. Not to cut you off, but real quick, I'm finish
no,
that
no, you good.
statement, and then I wanted to
Nah, I was
ask
gonna
you.
say,
Go ahead.
nah, I was just gonna say, I sincerely hope that, because I noticed that the All-Star game the other day that they had on the shirts that said, pay what you owe us,"
Hmm.
and it's crazy how so many people was in the comments saying, "Oh, the WNBA is not
Yeah,
generating
bro.
revenue and all that." And I'm like, you know how much of a hater you have to be to see somebody saying, "Hey, I want to get paid more," and you say, "Nah, you don't deserve it."
They
Like,
don't. It's crazy, bro.
what? Like, I don't care how much money my company is generating. I know what I know, like if I'm Caitlin Clark and I look around at that arena, I know I'm the reason that all these people is here. Because every
Ain't
time
nobody
Caitlin
come to
Clark,
see the Fever before her, bro. Be for real. Like,
I never even heard of the Fever until Caitlin Clark. So my thing is, if I'm the reason you selling out this arena, because every time Caitlin Clark get hurt, ticket prices go down, attendance is low, and
hmm
ratings is low. That should tell you everything you need to know
you need to
with
know, man.
as far as they value. And I'm not saying give Caitlin Clark a Steph Curry contract because she not that part I can understand. But when you got somebody, the if you take like the lowest paid person on the Lakers, he still makes more than the whole starting five on the Indiana Fever. Like
Hmm.
that's a problem. Like
It
you
is,
know,
bro.
and even though it's the WNBA, it's still the NBA. So it's like
Hmm.
some got to be done to get these ladies paid because I don't think that the WNBA has been more popular than it is now. Like so, it's more eyes on it. They selling out more games. There's more
Hmm.
the women's All-Star game be more entertaining and interesting than the men's All-Star game. So
And they're adding new franchises. That's how you know that whatever that bottom line within the
exactly,
next 3 years, it's going to be a team. I believe in Detroit, a team in
exactly.
Cleveland, and then it's
Yep,
another team somewhere.
yep. That's what
I know it's
I
Cleveland
think
and
I
Detroit for
heard too.
sure, but
Yeah. So it's like as a league, you must be making some kind of money because
mm-hmm.
you opening up new teams. So it's like before you do all that though, just make sure you take care of the people that got it here in the first place. Because Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige, they still young, so they gonna be around for a while. So
They paving the
just take
way. They paving the
yeah,
way, bro. So
yep,
that's
for sure.
dope, man. I'm in agreement with it. The only thing I wish, man, and this is just me talking, and I know women probably gonna hear this and get pissed off at me, but I'm still waiting for the day, bro. And I know it's coming, and I hope I'm around, God willing, man. Lord willing, let me stick around and see this. One day, one of these women, bro, is gonna come down the court, cross, tween, hezzy, go around and punch. It's a wrap, bro. Nobody gonna watch the. If
Yeah,
one of them girls do that, bro, and I ain't saying it ain't entertaining right now because I watch it and it's entertaining. I'm just saying I'm
yeah,
looking for that one moment because you know Lisa Leslie dunked. You got Candace Parker dunked on a fast break. I'm talking about
yeah,
in the confines of the half court offense. One of these
yeah.
women cross, drop step, and punch, bruh,
It's
is
on the way.
over, bruh.
I think it's on the
It's
way.
gonna be a problem because you got a lot of people, even regular everyday people that watch not girls, women's basketball from a high school perspective. Because you got schools
Mhm.
in the city that you got like Purcell, they cold in girls in women's hoop. Winton Woods cold in women's hoop, and some of them girls then got D1 scholarships. So it's it's gonna happen. I just hope I get to see it, man. But shout out to the ladies that
Right.
hoop. One last question for you, bro, and I know this is a hot button for me, but I'm really interested in your take from it. Has the game gone collab crazy, bro?
Are you talking about shoes?
Shoes, man. The sneaker
I
game.
thought you was talking about I thought you was talking about music for a second. I was about to say all these niggas hate each other now.
Oh
But
nah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure, they definitely do. These niggas hate Drake like a motherfucker. He
man,
buying Tiffany blue Rolexes on these niggas. He don't care in planes. He don't give a fuck
man.
about these niggas no more, bro.
But collab great. You know, I would say over the last few years there has been some
Mm-hmm.
unexpected collabs. I remember they did the Teyana Taylor collab, and I know she's a big sneakerhead. It was just a collab that kind of caught me off guard.
Right.
Um,
You talking
let
about
me
the Concrete
see.
Rose joint, the Jordan one?
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
really like
yeah.
that shoe, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
It wasn't for me. Like, and I
Right.
like Tiana Taylor, but so I didn't want to diss it. I just saw it and I was like, I see where she was going because it kind of
Mm-hmm.
had like off-white one vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I feel like I was like, that's probably one for the ladies. Like, she'll probably give a few pairs to her celebrity friends, have
Yeah.
them, post it on IG, get the hype up. But I was like, it's not for me though. But other than I think with the collabs. I do think they need to slow it down with the collabs. And just because even though this year has been crazy for sneakers, they have so many original things that they could put out
Yeah.
that haven't seen the light of day in decades. Like I think in September the Tokyo Fives are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never thought those would release along with the undefeated fours. So it's like different PEs that they could play with that they could put
Mm-hmm.
out just cause. So really the only collabs that I'm interested in, I hate to sound hype beastie, is just Travis Scott. The thing that I like most about like the Travis collabs is his colorways are really simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's never doing too much. It ain't got like with the Teyana Taylor collab, I just felt like it was real busy. It was just a lot going on with that shoe.
Yeah.
Whereas like the upcoming Travis collab in September, I think it's September 20th or something like that. It's white, it's blue, it's got a little bit of the aged midsole on it, I think, or it's
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom, but it's just white, it's blue, it's got black laces. That's it. And
Yeah.
it's like, and it got the little cactus, whatever that little face is. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah.
it's got that on the back. Just the same design as all his other lows, but it's simple stuff like that that I appreciate because it's like not only will I wear that, but I could wear that with
With
anything.
anything, bro.
I ain't gotta try to over coordinate. Like I can just throw on a white tee, some sweats, like hand me them white and blue
And
Travis's right there, and
yeah.
that's it. So I'm good with collabs. Like I think the only other collab I have is I don't think they in here, but the J Balvin threes. That's
Mm-hmm.
another one where I feel like it's real simple. You ain't got to do too much. Like you got the kind of eggshell white as far as like the base of the shoe, and then you
Mm-hmm.
got the color that's supposed to represent like the Medellin sunset, and it's just simple stuff like that. That color and then the black colorway he did, you just keep it real simple. So
Yeah.
I'm I'm cool with collabs as long as when you start giving collabs to like random people, like I don't need like the DJ Khaled collabs.
Mm-hmm.
Like those sat on shelves, and it's like that's just further proves or further drives home the point that everybody don't need a collab. Like we know that DJ Khaled is part of the Jordan Brand celebrity wing and all that. Like we know he's not like an athlete or anything like that, but he don't need a collab. Like it's
Yeah.
cool. Like and the funny thing is, the one collab that they got that I thought was dope never released. It was like the We the Best threes. They was like all
Mm-hmm.
red, and on the back where you usually got the Jumpman or Nike Air said We the Best. I'm like, them the ones y'all need to release. But other than that,
Cause wasn't it
it
like a
like
red and a blue pair? Wasn't it like a blue pair too or
yeah,
something like that? Yeah.
yeah. Like, and I'm cool. Like the all red shoe hype. That died years ago with
Yeah.
with the Yeezy
Yeah.
two. But other than that, like I don't think everybody need a collab. Like I don't need like a Justin Bieber Jordan 1 or anything like that. Like and I get it though. You trying to if you like you trying to just market to different people. So I get it. Like that's why the Travis Scott collabs is probably never gonna stop. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like don't forget y'all got like a bunch of unreleased original colorways that y'all could
Yeah.
give, and they gonna do numbers. Like,
I partly agree. So I
yeah,
I got I partly agree, but then I also am in a place where it's like a lot of the shoes that we love were made off the designs of like architecture and artists. Like you know what I'm saying? So like
hmm
the shoes we love weren't collabs. And I think that
hmm
sometimes it gets easy for you to go, let's do a Jordan 3 with this designer. What's the like they could do a Jordan 3 Amiri collab. Like, you know what I mean? Like but then they'll make 250 pair of them and then Lil Baby will perform in a shoe at Vegas and then now everybody's going to break their neck and try to get that shoe. So it takes away from the fact that go in the lab and come up with some more, cook some more dope. That's your job, right?
yeah,
Like, don't relinquish the responsibility of carrying the Jordan brand moniker on people who don't even know the relevancy of the shoe itself. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they
yep,
said, like, okay, All Shares Club, I want y'all to do a collab. The podcast is going crazy. Da 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 da. Like, I'm going to collab with a shoe that I really, really like. So then Jordan Brand doesn't have to do that. They don't have to
hmm
search for those ideas anymore. To your point, that's why we get a Jordan 40 that looks like an old man shoe. You know what I
hmm
mean? It doesn't look like a new, fresh idea. Even speaking on the Yeezys, those were new, fresh ideas, patterns and uppers. I mean, also the bottom is the Tech 2 Challenge. I get that, but it was still something fresh. Imagine if that was
Mm-hmm.
the Jordan 19 or something like that, right? Like
Right.
it would be a fresh take at something, and I'm just looking forward to Jordan Brand be like, okay, cool. The bricks was fire, although it's a red shoe. The backstory of the collab to me is what sells the shoe outside of like a Travis Scott. Travis Scott ain't got to sell a shoe at all. Whatever he do, speaking of the colors, the flats, the basics, the tans, the greens, army, blue, and all of these dark hues that look good with essentially everything, it doesn't matter. But I just pray that one day we get to a place where it's like, y'all go in the lab and do this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all been
Right.
taking billions from the culture. Y'all go in there and come up with another Jordan 3. I know it's going to be hard to do, right? But like the Jordan 45, how's that going to look? Is it going to be another shoe that's just built for the technology, or is it going to be something we could wear off court? You know, so um,
And then and more to your point, I was thinking as far as the collabs, another one popped into my head that was just super unattainable, the Dior Jordan ones.
like, bro,
It's
come on,
like
but yeah, like, what are we?
it's like we live in Cincinnati, Ohio. We don't have access to no Dior stores,
Mm-hmm.
none of that. And then on top of that, the retail cost of the shoe was way more than I would even pay in resale. So it's like, and the
It's
thing
not
is,
feasible, bruh. Like a lot of that shit ain't
yeah,
even. Yeah, it's not. The resources aren't there to get to most of the shit. So the fly ideas y'all are coming up with,
yeah.
everybody can't have it.
And then I was listening to what you were saying, and then like the Dior one, it's like when I went to LA for the first time last year, and I was me and my wife, we was walking around Rodeo Drive. That's where like all the high end
Mm-hmm.
stores, all your Louis, Gucci, and all that. And then it hit me. I was like, this is the kind of area where somebody will cop and rock some Dior ones. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna find these where the real sneakerheads be, in like
Nah.
downtown LA at all the sneaker shops and stuff like that. Like this is where the Dior one, because of course it was a Dior store out there,
Right.
and I'm like, this makes so I think with that kind of release, I think they say, hey, let's tap into a different market. Let's tap into, because
Mm-hmm.
they got the Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones in a bunch of different colors, but you only made a handful of pairs for them, and it's
Bro,
like,
you can't get that shoe, and we was making them back in the day. I don't know if you remember a store called Merriweather, bro, where you would take the forces down to Merriweather's, and they would put the Louis or the Coogee or the Coach or whatever on the shoe, and it's
yeah,
just like, don't steal from the culture. Like, put more
hmm,
bricks on it. You know, not to use brick, but like, y'all, this brand is responsible for the Jordan 5. Like, y'all went
yeah,
in the lab and recooked the metallic 5, and it turned out to be a hit. Why aren't we
yep.
using that same level of intensity and creative ability with all of the billions of dollars that the brand has to consistently cook? And then you giving us flavors of shoes that are just sitting on the shelves. And then you want to space the heat in between all that. So like even
Right.
like you gonna give us these undefeated fours, but then you gonna give us like some speckled Jordan 8 lows for kids. Like
Yeah,
what? What is that for? You know what I mean?
yeah,
So let's not recycle the game. Let's build it. I'm not mad at it because some of the collabs I really love, and I know I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but some of the collabs I really love, and I'm still on the hunt for a couple of things. But I do feel like they have to do a
yeah.
better job of like really, man,
Like
just
like
trying.
when they collab with some of these brands that are lesser known, like the Awake Fives that are
Mm-hmm.
coming in August. Like I never heard of the brand Awake, so not only collabing with them is giving them exposure because I had, I did my research on them, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
clothing store up in New York, but like those pink fives, like I really like those,
Mm-hmm.
and just going back to when you do a collab, just keep it as simple as possible. And not only that, but I know it's a store that's exclusive to New York, but try to make them available so everybody
Mm-hmm.
can get to them. Like it's getting to a point where you gotta almost be in some kind of exclusive club to just to get a shoe. And it's like
Yeah.
whenever I wear any of my Travis Scotts out, people like I get kids and younger adults question them real? How much you pay for them? And I'm cool with answering them questions, but at the same time, I'll be like, it ain't even that serious,
It
bro.
ain't that
Like
serious,
it's
bro. It ain't.
like
But
if
that's
you
where it is, bro. That represents a status. So like if we go somewhere
yeah.
and you walk into the restaurant and let's say you got the new joints on, right? The Travis Scott one
Hmm.
lows or whatever. Like people are gonna automatically assume that where you got those from, everybody else can't get them too. It's just like it just immediately,
Yeah.
bro. Like I'll never be able to get that shoe, knowing you can. But it's just the
Right.
retail version of these shoes is so hard to get your hands on. It's almost like it literally takes luck, you know. But
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, like I got like a few pairs of Travis Scotts, but there's only one of them I got for retail. And I
yeah,
don't even know how I did that. I got them from I think it was last year, the medium olive joints. Um I hit on Kith. And it's like and
wow.
I think Kith is one of them places where if they see you shop with us a little bit, then it can kind of work out in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I tell people all the time, these are only Travis Scotts I got at retail, and it's like, and people they act so crazy when they see you wearing them, and it's like at the end of the day, it's a shoe, like it's
It's
meant to
just
be
a shoe,
worn.
bro. It's meant to be rocked, bro.
Yeah, like when
And
Travis Scott was in the lab sketching up that design with that big
mm-hmm.
swoosh on there, I think he intended for people to put them on their feet because he ain't getting no money off resale, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
just put them on, man.
And I think that's what keep the Jordan 1 relevant. I think
Hmm.
him, even honestly, like I think a lot of what he does, like simultaneously, is like almost like okay, cool. These lows is going stupid. So if you can't get these lows and you get these, it could be an OG colorway and you
Hmm.
still kind of in there because of thus and so. But man,
And
it's
I think that's why all his collabs, because he only got two that's highs. So I think that's why all his collabs are Jordan lows, because I think that's Jordan's way of saying, hey, lows are cool too. Won't
right,
y'all, oh, you struck out on them? All right, well, clearly you like lows, so come,
right.
come try
Come
out
fuck
these
with us,
lows.
man. Like I
Yeah.
ain't mad at him, bro. I appreciate what he doing. I'm glad that you know he's kind of stuck to the formula. I don't
Hmm.
want to see him like do a mesh upper or no shit like that with a backwards check. I don't I don't need none of that. I need it just like how they creating it. But I do want to tell you, bro. I truly do appreciate you rocking with me tonight, man. I know it's late.
For
It's
sure.
midnight, bro. Talking this
It's
shoes
all
and this
good.
Kobe shit and this WNBA stuff, man. So I do appreciate you, man. I can't thank you enough. Thank
For
you
sure.
for just supporting what I'm doing, man, and
Yeah.
keep rocking with me. Keep sending me the plug, bro, cause I need it, man. I need them undefeated for sure, bro.
Man, me and you both, man. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So
Next
listen,
next
bro.
time we do this, we definitely gotta get into the music. But like we ain't got time tonight because that'll be another 3-4 hours.
Oh, that'll
But
be a
yeah.
whole nother man. Listen, bro. Cause my thing is too with hip hop and where it's at right now. I just feel like everybody is as much as they hate Drake, they should thank him. Cause a lot of people are building the second half of their career or versions of it off of
Hmm.
like
He kept
disrespecting him.
he
Like
kept hip hop afloat for the last 10, 15 years.
he kept the lights on, bro.
He kept
Like
he
and
kept
then
the lights
now
on
it's
in Universal. Yeah.
for sure. And now it's turning into everybody shit on Drake. And my wife is always saying this. I'm gonna let you go after this. She say that everybody is doing this, and it's gonna turn out. We gonna look back. We gonna look at it years from now and see how many people were able to reinvent themselves off of
Hmm.
off of kind of battling him or whatever the fuck that looks like right now. But Man, I
Yep.
thank you, bro. I love you, man. Enjoy the rest of
For
your
sure.
night, but try to get some rest. Have a great day at work tomorrow. I appreciate you, bro, and
Bro.
I look forward to talking to you soon, man.
Sure. I'm gonna holler at you.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, man.
Yep.